In the last video, we've discussed what your topic should be. It should be relevant to the field of your studies, it should be interesting to yourself, it should be specific, achievable, and ethically based on your very first rudimentary assessment. So now we also need to talk about the process of finding a topic. And there are just a few things that I would recommend here. I mean, this is basically a very individual thing, I believe. So if there's something that works better for you, then just work with that. But one thing is, of course, you can do a very broad brainstorming yourself. We've mentioned your personal interests before. Maybe just jot down what are those things that you find really interesting, like maybe in your past studies or your profession. What was relevant to that particular field and what was very interesting for you. Also, if you're reading a lot of newspapers, maybe there are topics that you see that are coming up over and over again in the last year or so, some trends maybe. Are there some of those trends that seem interesting to research? Well, jot them down. Also, please discuss your ideas with other people, other stakeholders of the project. That could be peers, classmates for instance. This could be practitioners, but of course also your family. Maybe you are already working somewhere. Maybe you can use those contacts to just see whether your idea makes sense. And of course, you may already have a supervisor to talk to. Try to use those sources and resources that I've just mentioned to give you some idea of your topic. It does not mean that you need to single out one topic at this point. You can have 2 or 3. Maybe to work on parallel in the beginning. That is okay. I would suggest, however, to narrow down the topics as soon as possible into one specific direction, because that will save you a lot of time further on. But it's more important to make a good choice than to make a fast choice. So just try to balance those 2 attributes.